Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again, thank you for stopping by. So this is the next part of the Top Force speed mission. If you've seen other videos, I've been on a quest to find the quickest vintage brushed motor, and we've got some pretty serious speeds out of it. If you haven't checked out the last video where I used this really hot Reedy KR 8 double motor, please check it out. I'll stick a link up here. I'll also put a link in the description to it. Well worth checking that out on 7.2 NIM and then 2S LiPo. It was ballistic. Anyway, at the end of that video we tried to mess with the timing and we blew the speedo up because I'm stupid. It was all my fault. So right now I'm in limbo with this because I'm waiting for a new brushed unlimited speedo to come for this motor. So I thought I'd take this opportunity and we might as well stick the brushless system in it because it's just on the shelf sat doing nothing. So we're going for it's a 4370 kV motor. Now I used this in the Stadium Thunder and I got a lot of comments saying that this is like a cheap and cheerful one and it's only got a 380 rotor in it. I have no idea, but it seemed pretty quick under those poor winter conditions. So we're going to try it anyway because I bought it. And that runs, this comes with this 60 amp waterproof speedo. Now when I first tried to have a look if this would fit, because this is a very big chunky unit, and because of the Top Force, how the body comes down, it's quite, it's not difficult to fit, but it pushes the body up at one side, and my OCD can't stand that. I have a real issue with that. So Philthyco RC Channel did a video of how to fit this with the fan on. So again, I'll stick a link to his great channel in the description as well. Please go check him out. He's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to RC cars, and he's got a load of cool videos out and some Top Force videos running like this system with 2S and 3S. Very, very quick. So please check his channel out. So what I want to do, we'll strip this down, we'll get the body's wing off, we'll get the tyres off. I need to check the diffs because we're putting a lot of power through this now. So we'll check. I think the rear diff is going to need tightening up, and then I'm probably going to look at, because this is only going to do one run as a brushless to begin with, because I'm going to run it on the standard 17 tooth pinion that I've been using for all these runs. And I've also got the speed GPS meter on the way. So by the time this running video, or when the running video comes out, I'll actually be able to see what this standard brushless system does speed wise, and then my plan is to rip this out, get the KR motor back in it, map the speed that was doing on 7.2 NIM and then on 2S LiPo, and then I'm going to up the timing slightly because I want to see what this thing will do, and then we've got other vintage brush motors to put in this, but the brushless system might be going back in at some point. The fan will be going back on because I want to give this a blast on the 3S as well, and just see what the speed differences are. So it's all nerdy stuff, but it's what I want to do. So let's get cracking and let's start installing this stuff. Got the blue anodized heatsink on the motor in the correct settings for the 17 tooth pinion, which can be a little bit of a mission sometimes because this motor's got quite a few different positions it can go, and obviously once it's in you want your 3 cables coming out like that, but that's in position now, and I'm happy with those wires. So let's just bang that motor in, and then we'll go to the next motor in position, wires in the right angle. So obviously now we've got this big speedo to get in. Now if you watch the video I've just described from Philthyco, you'll see that he's got it right up to the battery here, so there's no danger, and then it just overhangs slightly. I can't remember if this is the right way around, you'll have to check his videos. But as I say, because this is going in and out, I'm going to take the fan off this. just because I can really. I just want to see what difference it makes. Never done this before, so it should be interesting. So it's on the fan's on 4 screws, and then obviously it's got a little cable that goes into the main speedo. As I say, if I was doing this, if this was staying in, then I would have done it. I would have left the fan on. He also gave another great option actually of fitting the fan on the top deck above the speedo, which was a good idea. I liked that. Right, let's see what happens. So that comes off like that. Obviously we have the fan. Wow, it makes a hell of a difference. And let's see if we can gently just unplug this without pulling too hard. Okay, that's a little bit harder. Let's see if we can get a little screwdriver in just to... I was just gentle with some long nose pliers just to get this little connector out of here. So that's it, that makes a hell of a difference size wise. Let's have a quick look. It'll be that way around, won't it? So yeah, now we've got the luxury, I'll just get these wires out. Now we've got the luxury of just sitting it where it's supposed to go really. That's good, I like that, that's cool. Right, next stage we'll get some double-sided tape, we'll get this stuck down in position and we'll make the relative connections and see what happens. So I've tidied the wiring up best I can, put a little tie wrap on the servo wires to the receiver and they stay out of the way under there. And I've just tie wrapped these wires here. And the battery wire I've just left loose there. And the battery goes in, that's going to go there and then we'll tuck it, that gets tucked down, there's plenty of space at the body side here. So that'll be tucked away nicely. And we'll just make sure we're not hitting anything, of which we're hitting that battery wire, but that's fine. Yeah, so just the battery wires to tidy up, but I'll put the rest of the car together before we do that. But yeah, that's good enough. As I say, we're only doing a couple of runs with it and then it's coming back out. So yeah, that looks pretty tidy. So guys, I put the car under power because, as I say, I wasn't happy in the beginning about this rear diff and it was definitely slipping. So I've checked the front and that's fine because I adjusted that before the last run. But obviously, as I say, we're putting a fair bit of power through this. So I've nipped this right up now and then drawn it back some. So it still feels pretty smooth, so everything's as it should, the bearings are fine. But that's nipped right up now. So we'll whiz this back in the car and then we'll have another go. Messy job this. Right, that's the back diff back in. Feels so much better. One thing that's become very apparent is that this car really could do with an overhaul of everything stripping back. There's a lot of dirt and just residue in the drive cups and what have you. And obviously that's because of the running conditions over here with all the salt and things like that. But that's way better. I'll just give it a quick test. I'll just show you quickly. That's way better because that diff was just, the rear diff was just spinning free when I did that before. So yeah, that's all. That front diff's pretty much how I left it first time round. Right, that's it done. So it's ready for its outing. As I just said earlier, this thing desperately needs a full strip down on the gears and drive couplings and shafts, and it all wants cleaning. But as I say, this is just being sort of thrown together for a quick run to get the actual speed out of it. My first impressions, and I don't know how much charge is in those batteries, I tried a couple. First impressions is this isn't going to be as quick as the 8KR brush motor, but I could be wrong. I'm only going by obviously the tyres ballooning, but we will see. So yeah, that's it. So once again, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated, and if you are new to this channel, if you can please consider liking and subscribing to support us, that'd be much appreciated. And as always guys, happy ass.